for the slope formula, we're dealing with a lot of stuff we've already looked at, but as a quick review, slope is just the ratio. It's the rise over the run. It's how much it goes up is on top and how much it goes over is on bottom, right? So the rise, the change in y, well, whenever we're finding a change, that means the difference. And the difference means subtract. So we do y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Now, it doesn't matter which point you call x1, y1 and which point you call x2, y2, but you have to be consistent once you label those. So in this case, I've got an example problem here. 3, 4 is one point and 0, negative 2 is the other. So let me actually comment that. So y2 minus y1 is on top. y2 is negative 2. y1 is 4. So I have negative 2 minus 4, which is negative 6 on top. Or the numerator, for the denominator, we're doing x2, which is 0, minus x1, which is 3. And 0 minus 3 is minus 3. So negative 6 over 3, that will simplify. Two negatives will cancel out to become positive, and then 6 over 3 simplifies to 2 over 1, or just 2. So this becomes 2. If we were to have labeled the other way, so if we do x2, if my x1 and y1 were the 0 and negative 2, and then my x2 and y2 were 3 and 4, let's plug these in and see how that changes. Right, and as I said, it shouldn't. So we're doing y2 minus y1, and then we're doing x2 minus x1, which is purple. All right. We wanted to make sure I had my color coding consistent. All right, so y2 is 4 minus y1 is negative 2. And then on bottom, x2 is 3 minus x1, 0. So 4 minus negative 2, remember when we subtract a negative, it becomes addition. So 4 plus 2 is positive 6 on top, and on bottom, 3 minus 0 is 3. Which also simplifies to 2, right? So like I said, as long as you pick a point and call it x1, y1, you're good. You can't do x1, comma, y2, and then x2, comma, y1. That's bad. You have to keep the 1s with the 1s and the 2s with the 2s. So, a couple quick notes on simplifying fractions. If I have two negatives, so negative 1 over negative 2, then that becomes positive. If I have a single negative on bottom, so I have negative 1 over, I said on bottom. Well, so if I have 1 over negative 2, you would want to write that as negative 1 over positive 2. We want the negative on top. Or just in front of the entire thing, minus and then 1/2. That second scenario, be a little careful just because sometimes people will write minus, right, and their negative sign will kind of mesh into their fraction symbol, and it gets confusing from there. So hopefully this is good. If you need more help, let me know and I can do what I can.